Stephen Goddard, A Brief History of Time, everybody. It's just a quick one. Just want to make it clear. There's a mosaic there of Robert Peel. This is a child's primary school in Bury Grammar School. Just make it clear, it is a Sunday and it is the school summer holidays, so I've been waiting so there's no children about, obviously, to film. Also, it is the 20th, it's the 21st, sorry, of June 2019. Now I have to tell you what this relates to, because that's what I get with my editing, getting all confused. So we're relating this now to the Salford train line from the Bury Bolton Street station link towards Salford. So this is where we leave Bury. It was just a note of interest. Robert Peel, I think I said Chancellor of the Exchequer, I'm not sure. But he's actually Secretary for Defence. Or Home Secretary, that's the one, sorry, Home Secretary. Theresa May was actually Home Secretary. So I don't know if you can make out, just above that door, it says Police Office. I thought it said Post Office. And that must be the old town hall, because it's got a balcony. 1923 it says up there. So that's not the original post office, police office, I'm just still doing it. But it must be the town hall until that town hall was built. So it's only 14 years later, so it must be the police station. So it's quite grand really. There's stuff relating to corn laws. There's a shield of some description. I think it's a big W in the middle. But it's still got all its original fittings, that's why I filmed it. There's no door on this side. So it has a police office. It looks quite official, the building. So there's the courts up there as well. So whether it's something to do with the courts, it's definitely something to do with the law. And I was slightly wrong about Robert Peel. He sort of did create the police force. Well, he did create the police force, but he reformed law as we know it today. As up until 1838, when he was founded, the police force, we had what was like martial law, like they had in America. And they also had the local church would have a police officer or a guard. And the local church used to deal with crime and criminals, and you were dealt with, you know, as it might say in the Bible, or you were punished that way anyway. So they're the old courts. Down this bridge road we're on now, we're going to get a shot of the school. Like I say, it's Sunday and it's closed, so I'm not doing anything unusual. I have waited, and it is on our train link. Make sure I get a good shot. So we're on about Robert Peel. Boys entrance and girls entrance. That's the all girls school now. So for obvious reasons I've waited till Sunday and the summer holidays. I'm not even joking because I've got a daughter, so I'm not making any silly jokes about that. I'm being mature. So I wanted to get the clock, I like that clock. Hope the wind's not playing up too much. I've got a filter on. But it's not exactly you know, a Scorsese shoot once again. I'm on a budget. It does cost money to make films, as everybody knows probably. I'm my own editing team, I'm my own sound team, I'm my own production team, I'm my own director. And that's what I mean, that's where your cost coming in it to get a perfect movie. So anyway, it's now the primary school for boys. That's the upper school for boys. Upper and lower school for girls, and as the nursery, and that is the old courthouse. So it looks like the justice system of some description was in this area, but that's all I know. Right, so the Salford line leaves at the end of this road. Bury Bolton Street station is up there. And I will try and get something said, but it is really hard to film on the dual carriageway. I apologise for that. So I'll explain a bit more about how Robert Peel reformed the law